On November 4th, our group of adventurous divers traveled to Mexico. Through dream and dive, we traveled 10 hours on a tap plane from Portugal to Cancun. A week of underwater adventures awaits us in various cenotes, Playa del Carmen and Cozumel. This will be the first video dedicated to the cenote Garden of Eden. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. We promise breathtaking images of a world apart. A trip similar to the planet Pandora from the movie Avatar. Stay with us and embark on this journey to the fabulous underwater world that Mexico has to offer. When we arrived at the Tank Hard Dive Center, we prepared our diving gear to make a 16-mile trip. Jardin del Eden is the closest cenote to Playa del Carmen. Accompanied by Alma, our guide, we drive to Quintana Roo, where the tropical landscape surrounds us. This cenote makes justice to its name, Eden. Surrounded by a tropical forest, it is perhaps the largest cenote on the Yucatan Peninsula. The crystal clear, fresh spearmint waters hide a vast system of limestone caves waiting to be explored. We began our descent after our guide placed the guide cable to the entrance of the cave system. A few meters below the surface, the water quickly becomes crystal clear and we begin to glimpse a landscape from another world. We hovered in the void, breathing slowly, almost as if a kind of shamanic trance took over our bodies. We now became part of the cave, a sacred place that must be respected. It is crucial that we always keep the guide cable in sight. Leg movements should be smooth like a frog and avoid touching anything at all costs. The rays of light make that place eerie and with an alien aura. The bottom is sometimes made of limestone, sometimes made of mud, with tree trunks showing that what is above is the same as what is below. Because looking at the surface we could see the branches of the trees dancing to the gentle touch of the wind. Alma grabs our attention with gentle vertical flashlight movements. On the surface of the limestone, fossils of marine animals demonstrate that this entire place was once under the ocean. This place, full of forks to different cave systems, can become a dangerous labyrinth where escape can be difficult, or even impossible if there were no guide cables attached to small rock ledges. They are like Ariadne's strands of hair that guide us to glorious salvation. It reaches a point where daylight no longer exists. The silence is broken only by the bubbling of our regulators. The light reflected in the caves and caverns is only from our flashlights that we carry in redundancy, for safety reasons, or from the fill lights of our film cameras. Suddenly the light appears again on the horizon, showing its kindness. We respected that sacred place and the Garden of Eden was lenient with us. But before we head towards the exit, he shows us one more of his beauties. A halocline where the saline gradient and temperature difference blur our vision. But the tender heat that invades us makes us sigh, like the relief of a hot bath after an hour of diving. As we are about to leave, my buddy Joao grabbed my attention to something he saw. It was a cute baby eel that swims away from us in scare. Let her leave her alone. This is her house. I'm only a guest. Thank you for all the gifts, my beautiful Garden of Eden. Time to make our safety stop and end our journey. To the surface we go. And all was amazed. Did we wake up from a dream? We stay at surface for a little while, processing and imprinting those unforgettable memories in our mind. After we take off all our gear, a flock of Yucatan jays were waiting for us. They wanted an offering, something that would feed them. It was a full day. Playa del Carmen awaits us. Time to enjoy a good Mexican meal by the sea. See you in the next dive.